So I wanted to show you one of the things that we do here at this house, which is utilize our passive composting system to feed our fruit trees and to just utilize our waste stream. Here in the side yard, I have this. This is a piece of ADS pipe that's like, I don't know, probably 4 feet long, 24 inches in diameter. And here's a group of Namwa bananas. So this container is on the kitchen counter all the time. Gets filled up probably 3 or 4 times a week. And it's literally all the organic waste that's not plastic pretty much that we can goes in here. I mean, paper, pieces of old sandwiches, tea bags, as you can see. There's a lot of coffee grounds, mango peels. There's pieces of spaghetti squash. Kids are putting oak pollen in there. But one of the things I like to do with this stuff, instead of, that's okay, is we do what's called like a passive compost system, where I'm going to feed this, I'm going to use this to feed that banana by putting it into this tube. I'm going to take the lid off, dump this stuff in there, and that's all I do. I don't turn it. I don't do anything to it. All we do is just fill the pipe. Just fill it up. Put the lid on it. So I'll show you down in here. So again, this is like a 8 or 9 month old clump of Namwa bananas. And this is like a old, this was like a fish pond liner thing or something that I got from Home Depot and used it for I tried to use it for something in the garden and had it laying around. But if you open the top of this, it's actually really terrifying down inside of here. Like, look at that slime mold. But this is just all the kitchen waste. It actually doesn't smell that bad. Not remotely as bad as you might think by looking at this. But if you look down in here, let me zoom in right quick. Do you see that? Those are roots from this banana tree or from this banana corn. They're all in here. There's roots all over the place. Before I added the last big batch, you could see there's a big mat of roots all over the top of this pile, which I can assume they're also all the way through it. So yeah, this is partially anaerobic. Some of it's, I'm sure, aerobic. But this goes against all composting rules. But you know, this method of composting works because I get to get rid of everything that comes out of my kitchen. And it goes directly to feed this really hungry tree. This really hungry group of bananas just gets, this food is right here for them all the time. So again, I want composting to be easy. And that's one of the things that I'm a big believer in, is making composting easy. Doesn't need to be really complicated. So I have quite a few of this same system all around the house. I got one there. There's one over there. You can see kind of between those two papayas. I had one over there next to my mantingas. I got one over by my passion fruit. I've got them out in my vegetable garden. I don't have any. Actually, I don't have any out there right now, but I did for many months. And I grew an amazing crop of beans on top of. I basically had one of those for a slightly larger one for about 8 or 9 months, dumped stuff in it. And then when I was ready, I took it off, just forked it a little bit and to give it a nice tilth, and planted beans right into it. And I grew an amazing crop of beans out of that. Really good crop of beans. But again, this like passive cold composting is really good for bananas. Anything that's real hungry will benefit from this type of system. And you know, I will say that the person that inspired me to do this was David the Good. Yeah, I know. Hi. We teach our kids to compost around here. But David the Good is a YouTuber and creator that really broke the molds and the ideas I had around composting and what you theoretically can and can't do. And this just works. This is totally against the book everywhere, but it works. So yeah, the passive compost feeding to the tree. This system, I get rid of a lot of waste exactly this way, and I just feed it right to the soil. And the more diverse the soil biology gets, the faster these things digest. So, and it goes right to the tree. I don't ever intend on moving this thing. So that's pretty much what it is. Check it out.